Now let's analyze task 2. So just like task 1, task 2 is also comparatively easy. But we have to make sure that all the questions we are able to answer correctly. As shown in the screen, in the reading task 2, you can see some advertisement, menu cards, schedules on the left side, and on the right side you can see the questions based on that. If you follow the right strategy here, you can save a lot of time here. So many what they do is like they go reading all the description, but don't do that. If there is something given in the heading or if there is something given as a footnote, you have to read it. You have to understand what it is about. Then you can directly go into the questions. The reason why I told not to go into the description is that you will not be able to remember each and every detail given there. So it is going to be a waste of time for you because every time you see a question, you will have to come back to the paragraph. So don't read the paragraph, just understand the heading and the footer and have an overall idea about the picture. So before going to the tips and tricks, I would like to tell you about some of the common mistakes made in this task. Knowing the mistakes is as important as knowing what is right because that way you will try to avoid these mistakes. So the first mistake many people do regarding this task is that they don't read the header. They don't read the footnote. So don't ever do that. The next mistake is trying to read the description fully and trying to remember it. All the paragraphs given near the picture are filled with information. Anyway, we are not going to remember all the information given in the paragraph. So why are we reading the whole passage? No need of that. So here our focus should be to arrive at the right answer by reading the least. Once you have an eye-level understanding about the picture, after reading header and footer, you can directly come to the question. So that should be the strategy you're going to apply here. So if you practice and follow these strategies, you will be able to save time, arrive at the right answer by reading the least in task 2. So I'm going to discuss about this with the example of a few questions here. So in the first question, we can see that the writer is telling, I have researched a wide variety of inventory and have created what? Is it a complete list of the cars? The option A says, complete list of cars, customized presentation, an up-to-date weekly flyer, and an image from the web page. So what is it? So without reading properly the heading and the footnote, anybody will jump into the answer a complete list of our cars. But is this the complete list of their cars? No. If you read the heading, you can clearly see that it is a personalized purchase option. So if you read the heading clearly, you could answer it directly. So this is the reason why I said you have to read what is given in the heading and the footnote, because very often we can find questions in task 2 from headers and footers. Now I'm going to a question where you have to read the details given in the description in order to give the answer. So if you follow this strategy, you can save a lot of time when you're doing this task because time is a big constraint here. So I'm going to explain about a question, the question number 2. All the vehicles except the fourth one have dash as indicated. So all the vehicles, have a clarity when you read that sentence, all the vehicles except the fourth one have. That means all the vehicles are having this feature, but the fourth one is not having. So without much preparation, if you're going to give this exam, what you do is like you go reading all the features given in the option, check if it is there in option 4, then option 2. So you go for a detailed analysis. But do we really have time for that? And if you spend a lot of time on this question, what happens is like you will not get time for the other questions. So here what you have to do is like you have to check if car 4 is not having this feature and all other cars are having that feature. So how to find that easily? If one among the option is something related to what is given in the heading, go for checking that first. So in all these pictures as a title, you can see the model, the kilometer and the price. So check if there is an option related to that. So this way you're not going to read the whole content. So the third option is related to what is given in the heading. So if you check such options first, you can either arrive at the answer, or if it is a wrong option, you can eliminate that directly. Fortunately, this question, the answer is option C. So our gain is that we didn't go for checking each and every options here. So that way we save the time. So those who don't follow this strategy will go first check about the tires, then go for the brakes and mufflers, then only they will arrive at the third option. So remember, when there is an option related to the heading or the title given in the pictures, first go check that option. If that is the answer, well, good. But if that is not the answer, you can right away go to eliminate it. Likewise, if the question is having an option related to the price or the model or the kilometer, so go for that options rather than going for the options given in the descriptions. So this is going to be an important tip for you to save time. These tips and small tricks will help you frame a strategy for your preparation. But remember, any strategy will only help you if you keep on practicing. So practice is the most important thing you have to do. Good luck to you. Keep waiting for videos with more tips and tricks. Thank you.